my beautiful darlings, my cherry tomatoes, my strawberry shortcakes. How are you? If you hear little paws scratching the floor, puppy is back, okay? My dad's big pup, size of a horse maybe, is back with us because my precious boyfriend doesn't want to stay alone during my trip to Milan, so he requested that he's gonna take the dog for a week. So yeah, let's wish him good luck. Today we are doing, as promised, the best springtime fragrances from Middle Eastern brands, Arabic perfumes. Some of them are dupes, some are not. I love them all, and I think you might too. So let's get started. Here I have something very underrated and absolutely amazing. This is Grandeur Avenue London. It looks like this, gorgeous bottle. It's like a milky glass. The notes are lychee, cassis, mandarin orange. Then we have water lily, peony, jasmine. And then we have ambroxan, praline, vanilla, musk, oak moss. So as you can probably tell, this is a dupe for Bond number 9, Greenwich Village. And they're almost one-to-one. I know some of you will always pick apart everything I say and say there's no chance that this is 100% of a dupe. So I'm gonna say it's 99, okay? 98, if it makes you happier. I mean, some of you. So this is a perfect dupe for Bond number 9. You know, guys, as soon as I got it, I told you that I've been dreaming about having a Bond number 9 Greenwich in my collection. However, I could never justify the price for something that's so similar to Baccarat Rouge. And since I have so many fragrances like Baccarat Rouge in my collection, it was a little bit redundant. But this I'm so happy with. So happy with. It does have that Baccarat Rouge DNA. However, it is definitely more vanilla. I get a lot of ambroxan, so you do have to love ambroxan to love this. So instead of amber, you have ambroxan mixed with praline. And you also get a lot of water lily, peony, and lychee, which make this fragrance very aquatic and fresh and fruity and watery. I absolutely love the aspect of it. You know, at the moment, I don't even know which one I love more, this or Baccarat. Because Baccarat is more like a candied amber, sorta. And this is more like a fruity, watery praline. In the best way possible. I love it. And for spring, this can only be your best friend. You will love it, trust me. Everything I'm talking about, I'll always try to list and link below with some great discounts if I have them. I also look for websites that have discounts, so check it out. Grandeur Avenue, London, amazing. I love it. I think there's also a New York one, so I need to check it out. All right, the next fragrance I have is from Khadlaj, and this is Nuha. And this is such a gorgeous, creamy coconut, strawberry milkshake fragrance. Forget about Lattafa Yara. I don't think it's nearly as good as this. To me, Lattafa Yara is very musky, artificial, and extremely sweet, cloying. I'm not saying it's bad. I could wear it, but it's annoying me. This one doesn't. It's way more coconutty and way more tropical. It still has that, you know, dense strawberry milky DNA, just like Yara, but this one is way more wearable and way more better blended. Just better blended with a very heavy dose of coconut, which I love. So Nuha from Khadlaj, incredible, with very good lasting power and longevity. I get at least 8 hours on my skin and on clothes even more. And with, sorry, Avenue London, I would get around 7 to 8 hours. This one has strong projection, Nuha, whereas Avenue London has moderate to stronger projection. But this one still is kind of doing its work in the bottle, you know. I recently got it, so I have to give it a bit more time to fully assess how the longevity really is. But it's so far so good. And this one, incredible. So Nuha, another one that I love. All right, next one is something way spicier and slightly deeper, but I feel like it has such a nice, transparent, fresh quality to it that it's gonna be perfect for spring. And that is Voux Spices from Emir. And this is a dupe for Ivory Route from Zajov. And guys, this is such a fantastic dupe. To me, they've done an amazing job. I was very hesitant about getting the original because, you know, it's very expensive and I'm just not sure if I love the DNA so much. So I went with a dupe, so-called dupe, to see if I really love it. And I must say, this is a very sophisticated fragrance, and it is strong, but not dense or heavy enough that you wouldn't be able to wear it in spring and summer. You definitely would. So here we've got some basil, we've got some patchouli and musk and sandalwood. We have a lot of spices, and we have some amber. So the notes are pretty much the same as in Ivory Route, and that's exactly what you can expect from this. This is very close to the original, so if you do not want to spend a lot of money on the OG and you just want to have a great substitute that's gonna last all day and perform pretty much the same, then I would suggest Spices from Emir. It's very nice. It's a heavier scent, but springtime heavier, so I really love it. All right, the next one I have is from Lattafa, and that is Haya. And this is a great fruity floral champagne fragrance. It's really girly, very flirty, extremely easy to wear. I think it's inspired by some Juicy Couture fragrance. However, I personally really do not enjoy Juicy Couture scents, like any of them. And this one I really adore. It is fresh and bubbly. It has a lot of fruity tones. It has some praline, if I'm not mistaken, and it has some sparkling bubbles as well. So it's really pretty. It's fun, it's bubbly, it's sparkling. So it's perfect for springtime. If you want something girly, inoffensive, yet very interesting and pleasant to the nose, then I would suggest getting Haya. It's so inexpensive. And yeah, it's so nice. And the bottle is velour, which for me is a massive winner, not gonna lie. All right, the next fragrance I have is from Afnan, and this is 9 AM PARFUME. And this is a dupe. Okay, so this can be a dupe of My Way. This is also a little bit similar to L'Interdit from Givenchy, but not as heavy. So I would say this is more of a My Way. This is a beautiful, fresh, sweet, not too bubbly, but also not too green of a tuberose. It's so feminine, very sophisticated, perfect for every day. You really cannot go wrong with this. You really cannot. This will work for any day and any occasion. especially in spring. This fragrance just screams spring to me. It just does. It's very long lasting. This is a favorite of mine from that whole collection with 9 a.m. p.m. This is my absolute favorite. I love to wear it every day. You know, I didn't make a lot of dent here, but there is some dent, right? So yeah, I really, really love it. You get at least 7 hours of wear with moderate projection. So I think for the price, it's so worth it. Of course, you have some woody undertone here. You have a lot of sweetness and some citruses. So it's just perfection. I love it. And I have another Afnan, and that is even more of a favorite. And that is Mystique Bouquet. And I really love this whole collection. I do own the other one, which is a dupe for Fleur Narcotique. And this one, Mystique, is supposed to be a dupe for Valaya from Parfums de Marly. And it is indeed very, very similar, especially the top and mid. When it comes to the dry down, it does differ on some people. On me, on my skin, it smells almost exactly the same as Valaya. But I know some of you commented that it does change and it's not the same as it dries down. So I think you should check it out yourself. But dupe or not, this is a gorgeous scent. Gorgeous scent. It is beautiful. Just beautiful, okay? We have white peach, orange, bergamot and lychee. Then we have some orange blossom, vetiver, mahonial and peony. And then in the base we've got some ambroxan, musk, vanilla and oak moss. So the notes are very, very similar to Valaya, with exception that in Valaya you've got Akigala wood instead of mahonial, and I think there might be ambrox or not. Anyways, there is like a slight difference in the base, but the DNA in general is spot on. It's gorgeous. It's such a beautiful fruity floral with that nice watery aquatic touch that is so refreshing and very, very sexy to me. You get a gorgeous ambroxan vanilla musky dry down. You guys know I'm a massive fan of ambroxan. To me it's such a sexy note, especially if you think of it that it used to be made from a whale's sperm. What can be more sexy than that, right? Yeah, so this is amazing and very, very long lasting. You'll smell this all day on yourself, and it's a massive compliment getter as well, so I highly recommend it. Highly, highly, highly. And I think this is the last Afnan-ish kind of a scent, because this is from Zimaya, and this is Hawa Pink, and I love it. This is another dupe for Marly, but this one is actually a dupe for Delina La Rosee, and let me tell you, it's so similar, so similar. We have lychee, pear, rose and bergamot at the top, then we have some Turkish rose and peony, and then we have white musk, woody notes and Haitian vetiver. And this is so beautiful, like so beautiful and so nice to wear daily. This is your rose of roses for this spring summer season. This is so good. You can really skip any other. Amazing price. It's not even 20 bucks. Good longevity. What more do you want? What else do you want? This is it. This is the end game for you. It's so cheap, yet it has such a beautiful bottle. Very, very sturdy, beautiful packaging. It looks gorgeous on the shelf. Beautiful, fruity, rosy, fresh fragrance that have very decent lasting power and projection. So I highly recommend it. You know that there's also a red one that I will probably try and get for you to review, but the pink one is phenomenal. So that is Hawa Pink. The next fragrance, I didn't intend on getting it at all when it was released. People were raving, people were bashing. I didn't care. I didn't care. And then I placed a big fat order for Arabic fragrances, and I got it as a sample. And it flippin' stole my heart. So my boyfriend immediately got it from me because I was like, I need it. And he's like, there you have it. Kidding, but you get the drill. I'm in a jokey mood today. So this is a dupe-ish of the apple fragrance from Khair. How is it called? Eden apple? Yeah, something like that. You know which one. This is Bade'e Al Oud Sublime from Lattafa. And this is my absolute favorite, if not the only favorite from this collection. I love the bottles, but I don't really adore the scents. The amethyst, the purple one, is good, but for me, boring, redundant to have. Didn't wow me at all. Not what I wanted. Then the black one, we have so many other dupes of Oud for Greatness that it's just like, oh my god. And then we have the white one, Honor and Glory, and I don't like it at all. This I adore. I adore. I love wearing this. I love it. I just love it. It's another one that screams spring. This is apple, lychee, rose, plum, jasmine, vanilla, moss, and patchouli. And this is to die for. This is to die for. If you're looking for your next favorite fruity scent, then this is it. It, on me, has phenomenal longevity. I really cannot complain. I can smell it projecting, you know, when I move and when I smell my clothes after the whole day, I can definitely smell it. So I'm not complaining about longevity at all. Very good lasting power. And the bottle is cute. And just the DNA, it's very juvenile. Not complex at all. Not something to aspire to as a niche perfumist. You know? But I love it. I love it, and there's nothing I can do. It's easy, it's beautiful, it's girly, it's so pleasant. My boyfriend also loves it on me. He also absolutely adores, by the way, he absolutely adores Hawa Pink. And actually, now that, you know, I'm spilling the beans or the tea, whatever, he doesn't really love Nuha. To him, Nuha is too strong. I love it, so don't listen to him. But he says it's very strong. He doesn't say it's a bad fragrance, it's just very strong. But I love it, so get it. You can blind buy it, it's fine. And this one is also so nice. It's simple. Nothing spectacular here. I'm telling you straight away, but I love it. It's addicting. So that is Bade'e Al Oud Sublime. The next fragrance that I have is Khair Pistachio from Paris Corner. And it really, guys, it really doesn't matter if you get this one or the Lattafa version, Affection. They're both very good. Affection is a bit more creamy, and this one is slightly fresher. So I think this one will be even better for spring. But this is another dupe for Khair, and this time it's the dupe for Yum Pistachio Gelato. And this is exactly what the name suggests to be. This is a pistachio ice cream fragrance. This is how it smells. It smells a little bit green. It smells a little bit fresh, yet you still get that ice creamy vibe, 100%, like nutty ice cream. Absolutely gorgeous. I personally adore it. I adore both of them, Lattafa and this one. So I will be for sure showing them to you interchangeably, but since it's a spring video, I wanted to give you a nice hint of green color. Okay, simple as that. Lovely, lovely, with very nice performance, just like Lattafa. You cannot go wrong with either or. If you want a pistachio ice cream on your skin, then get yourself this for spring. It's so nice. And I have how many more? Just a couple more fragrances. Are you ready? So first of all, we're gonna do this one. This is Francique, the BDK Gris Charnel dupe from FA Paris. And this is 63.55. It's very good. It's more vanillic than the original. I would say it's a nice cross between the original Gris Charnel and the Extrait. However, this one is very nice and mellow. I really like it. I very much enjoy using it on a daily basis. Do I prefer it over Liam Gray from Lattafa? Probably. If I had to choose, I would go with Lattafa. But this one is just as nice. Maybe slightly more airy fresh. Although, not really. They're both such good dupes, guys. I cannot really tell you which one is really better. It's your personal preference. So in this video, I'm going to show you this one. And in the other video, I might show you Liam Gray. Because if something is equally as good, I'm going to hype them both. Because why not? I don't have to choose. It's our community, our channel after all, right? Who makes us choose? Nobody. So this one is so nice. For springtime, I think for me, for springtime, Gris Charnel is fantastic. It's good for winter, actually all year round. So this one is just like it. It's a cardamom, tea, vanilla fragrance. You know, the original doesn't have the vanilla. So this one is sweeter and leans more feminine. You know, with the Extrait of BDK, it doesn't lean that feminine, even though it has vanilla. But with this, it leans feminine thanks to that vanilla. This vanilla is way sweeter and it just tones down the whole vibe of the fragrance. I really love it. It has good longevity, 7 to 8 hours with moderate projection. You will definitely be smelled. I must say this, both this and Lattafa have better performance than the OGs, to be very honest with you. So I would suggest getting this and saving your coins. Even though I love BDK as a brand, you guys know, but just save your coins on this particular one. Rouge Smoking also is duped by this particular collection, Francique. I didn't like it, but this one is very good, okay? Rouge Smoking, get the original BDK, but with Gris Charnel, get this or Liam Gray from Lattafa. Just saying. Okay. Another great dupe, guys. I'm obsessed. I found my holy grail. Ciao from Riffs. This is a perfect dupe for Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. The more it sits on my shelf, the stronger it gets. I told you a couple of videos before, so I probably shot them like over a month ago, that I'm not exactly sure how this is going to perform, because I felt like in the very beginning it evaporated very quickly. However, at the moment, I feel like the more it sits, the more potent it gets, 100%. That's for sure. At the moment, after way over a month of having it, I get at least 7 hours of wear with moderate projection. So if you want a perfect dupe for Love Don't Be Shy, it's just as sweet, just as dense, just as weirdly cough medicinal, as some people call it, and I do get that vibe, then get Ciao Riffs, because it's perfect. It's a perfect dupe. Someone recommended to me another one from another brand, but now I cannot find that comment and I wanted to get it. So if you are this person who told me about another dupe, if you're watching, please write it again. I will appreciate it. I'm gonna hype you up as soon as I get it. Thank you. So for now, we've got Riffs, and it's 10 out of 10 of a dupe for me. I love it. If you love the OG, you cannot go wrong with this. Now, next one, love of my life at the moment, Ajayeb Dubai Portrait from Lattafa. Very inexpensive fragrance. Mango Heaven. Mango Heaven. Opens up very citrusy, like citrusy tropical mango. And as it dries down, you get more sweet of a mango, more dense of a mango. And in the very base, you have some nice oud. So it's like a smooth, woody, sweet base in this fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful performance. You get, again, at least 7 hours with moderate to high projection. You know, I get a little bit anosmic to this fragrance because I cannot smell it, and then I walk by my boyfriend and he says like, too much, Paulina. And I'm like, but I didn't smell myself. And he's like, you're suffocating me. I have a big nose, don't you know? You know? So this, don't let it deceive you. It's actually very, very strong of a scent. Despite of the fact that it is citrusy fruity, it has a strong base and is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I love it. Many people compare it to Mango Skin from Wilhelm or Mango Kiss Soleil de Jeddah from Stefan Umbeluca. Both statements I do agree with. I feel like this one has like the best of both worlds. It's to me a cross between Wilhelm's Mango Skin and Soleil de Jeddah Mango Kiss. So it's amazing. You cannot go wrong with it. I just got a second bottle. That's how much I adore it. And last but not least, I just showed you like a nice aquatic fresh rose. And this one is slightly deeper of rose, gourmand leaning, sweet. And that is a Rosee di Orientica from Orientica. Beast mode and incredible. This will definitely remind you of Rose's Vanille or Intense Cafe or Rose's Musk. I think even more so Rose's Musk than anything from Montal. But for the price, you really cannot go wrong. I haven't worn it for a while just because I have so many scents like this that, you know, I'm just trying to not get bored with the DNA. So I love it years to come. You know, I don't want to overdo it. And because I had to test so many scents like this, I have to stop myself a little bit. I hope you get it. But I used to wear it a ton. I've had it for at least 2 years now, and it still is impeccable. It has incredible longevity. Performance overall on Orientica is amazing, and this is just such a beautiful, creamy, musky rose scent that's very sweet. Again, like gourmand leaning. You know, if you love Rose's Musk or Rose's Vanille from Mancera, you will adore it. You cannot go wrong with it, and it's so good. Perfect for spring. Perfect for spring. And that is it. That's all she wrote, my darlings. I'm done. This was such a fun video. You know, I'm in a spring mood already. Are you? Tell me. And please tell me what you want to see next on this channel, and see you in my next one. I love you. Bye.